Hi dear children, welcome back to your physics class. In our previous classes, we have already learned about the temperature and its measurements. Okay, so there are three scales of temperature, so that we are going to discuss. Okay, so do you know what are the three scales of temperature to measure the temperature? So let us check that. So the first one is, there are three scales of temperature. So the first one is Celsius scale or centigrade scale, and the second one is the Fahrenheit scale, and the last one is Kelvin scale. So what are the scales of temperature? The first one is Celsius scale, and second one is Fahrenheit scale, and the last one is Kelvin scale. Okay, so dear children, now we are going to discuss the difference between these three scales. Okay. So my dear children, here you can see the pictures of these three scales, that is Kelvin scale, Celsius scale and Fahrenheit scale. Okay, so this Kelvin scale is also called the absolute scale of temperature. Kelvin scale is also called the absolute scale of temperature. So on this Kelvin scale, 10 Kelvin, that 10 mark is there, 0 mark is there, it is the lowest possible temperature. Okay, 0 Kelvin is the lowest possible temperature of Kelvin scale. So because of this scale has no negative temperature. Okay, then so this Kelvin scale was introduced by the scientist Kelvin, and Celsius scale was introduced by the scientist Celsius, and Fahrenheit scale was introduced by Fahrenheit. Okay, then here you can see 2 points, that is ice point and steam point. So ice point, do you know what is the difference between these 2 points? So let us check that. Ice point means at which temperature the liquid turns into solid. At which temperature the liquid turns into solid, that means the water changes into ice, that is called ice point. It is also called freezing point. Okay, ice point or freezing point, at which temperature the liquid turns into solid, that means the water turns into ice. It is called ice point or freezing point. So the ice point of the water on the Kelvin scale is at 273 Kelvin. Okay, the ice point of the water on the Kelvin scale is 273 Kelvin. It is on the Celsius scale, it is 0 degrees Celsius, and on the Fahrenheit scale it is 32 degree Fahrenheit. Okay, then next one is steam point. So what is mean by steam point? So at which temperature the liquid boils and turns into vapor. Steam point means water. Steam point means at which temperature the liquid boils and turns into vapor, that is called steam point. So the steam point of water on the Kelvin scale is at 373 Kelvin, and the steam point of water on the Celsius scale is at 100 degrees Celsius, and steam point of water on the Fahrenheit scale it is 212 degree Fahrenheit. Okay, next here this the interval between this ice point and steam point, the interval between this ice point and steam point can be divided into 100 equal parts on the Kelvin scale. Okay, so on the Kelvin scale, the interval between this ice point and steam point can be divided into 100 equal parts. Same in the case of Celsius scale. So the interval between the ice point and steam point can be divided into 100 equal parts. But one difference is there in the case of Fahrenheit scale. So this interval between these 2 points can be divided into 180 equal parts. 180 equal parts. So each division is called the degree Fahrenheit, and it is written as degree Fahrenheit. Degree Fahrenheit we can written like this. Degree Celsius we can written like this. Okay, then Kelvin, on the Kelvin scale we write the temperature like this, 100 Kelvin or 23 Kelvin, like this. There is no degree. Okay, so next we are going to discuss the relationship between the three scales of temperature. So the first one is between Celsius and Kelvin scale. Okay, so on the Celsius scale, what is the ice point of water? That is 0 degree Celsius. Okay, 0 degree Celsius. And what is the ice point of water on the Kelvin scale? It is 2 273 Kelvin. Okay, 273 Kelvin. Then what about steam point on the Celsius scale? It is 100 degree Celsius. Then what about the same steam point on the Kelvin scale? That is 373 Kelvin. T is 373 Kelvin. Okay, so if we get one temperature on Celsius scale, how we can convert the temperature into Kelvin scale? Do you have any idea? So let us check that. If we get the temperature on the Celsius scale, that is 0 degree Celsius, we need to write this one into Kelvin scale. How we can do this? So we should add 273 plus the given temperature. So what we get? 273 Kelvin. Okay, so by adding 273 to the temperature on Celsius scale, we get the temperature on Kelvin scale. Okay, so one more example I will show now. The temperature on the Celsius scale is 20. The temperature on the Celsius scale, that is 20 degrees Celsius. So we need to write this temperature on this Kelvin scale. What we should do? What we can do for that? We should add 273 plus the given temperature on the Celsius scale. So 273 plus 20, what we get? 293 Kelvin. Okay, if we get any temperature on the Celsius scale, if we need to convert the temperature into Kelvin, what we can do? Yes, we should add 273 plus the given temperature. We should add 273 to the given temperature on the Celsius scale. It will give the temperature on the Kelvin scale. Okay. So next one is between Celsius and Fahrenheit scale. The ice point on the Celsius scale is at 0 degree Celsius, while in the case of Fahrenheit scale it is at 32 degree Fahrenheit. Okay, then the sting point is on the Celsius scale, it is 100 degree Celsius, while it is on the Fahrenheit scale is 212 degree Fahrenheit. Okay, so the 1 degree on Celsius scale is equal to 9 by 5 degree on Fahrenheit scale. So one relationship is there that we can write like this: F is equal to 9 by 5 C plus 32. So we can rearrange it. Then we will get C. C means the temperature on Celsius scale, that is equal to 5 by 9 into F minus 32. Okay. Or we can write C by 5 is equal to F minus 32 by 9. Okay, so this is the relationship between this Celsius scale and Fahrenheit scale. So this one you should by heart. Then only we can convert degree Celsius into Fahrenheit. Okay, so C by 5 is equal to F minus 32 by 9. Okay, you should by heart this relationship. Okay. I will show you one example. So we need to convert degree Celsius into degree Fahrenheit. So let us check how we can use the relationship to convert degree Celsius into Fahrenheit. Okay, so we know the equation, that is C by 5 is equal to F minus 32 by 9. Okay, then we can substitute the values. C means what? The temperature on the Celsius scale, that is 0 degree Celsius. Substitute the values. 0 by 5 is equal to F, that is temperature on the Fahrenheit scale, that we don't know. So F minus 32 by 9. Okay, so 0 by 9 means what? 0. So 0 is equal to F minus 32 divided by 9. Okay, so we can write like this: F minus 32 by 9 is equal to 0. This 9 we can take to this side. It will become 9 into 0. That also will 0. Okay, so F minus 32 is equal to 0 into 9, that is 0. Okay, so F is equal to, here minus 32, this one we can take to that side. It will become 0 plus 32. So F is equal to 0 plus 32 means 32. So that is 32 degree Fahrenheit. So this is the answer. So this way we can use the relationship to convert the temperature from degree Celsius to Fahrenheit scale. Okay. So second example, 100 degrees Celsius. We need to convert 100 degrees Celsius into Fahrenheit. Okay, so let us first, we should write the relationship. What is the relationship? C by 5 is equal to F minus 32 by 9. Then what we have to do next? We should substitute the values. C means what? Here the temperature on the Celsius scale, that is given already, that is 100 degrees Celsius. So 100 divided by 5 is equal to F minus 32 by 9. Okay, so F minus 32 by 9, 100 divided by 5 means what? 20. So that we can write like this: F minus 32 by 9 is equal to, this 100 divided by 5 means 20. Okay, so F minus 32 we can keep on this side. F minus 32, that is equal to, this 9 we can take to this side. So 20 into 9, 20 into 9, that is 180. Okay, so F we can keep here. So here minus 32, this minus 32 we can take to this side, it will become plus. So now we add to this two number together, we will get 212 Fahrenheit. So what is the temperature on the Fahrenheit scale? 212 degree Fahrenheit. That is 100 degrees Celsius. 100 degrees Celsius is equal to 212 degree Fahrenheit. Okay. The next example is to convert the temperature of water at 30 degrees Celsius. At 30 degree Celsius to degree Fahrenheit. Okay, so what is the first step? We should write the relationship. So what is the relationship? That is C by 5 is equal to F minus 32 by 9. So what is the next step? We should substitute the values on the equation. So here C means 30 degree. So that is 30 by 5 is equal to F minus 32 by 9. So 30 by 5 means 6. So that we should write this other side first. F minus 32 by 9 is equal to 30 by 5 means what? 6. 6. Then F minus 32 we can keep here. So 9 will go to that side. It will become multiplication. So 6 into 9 is equal to 54. Okay. Then what we can do next? F is equal to 54 minus 32 will come to the side. It will become addition. So 86 degree Fahrenheit. So this is the answer. Okay. So 30 degree Celsius is equal to 86 degree Fahrenheit. Okay. The last one is to convert normal human body temperature 98.6 degree Fahrenheit into degree Celsius. Okay, so we know the relationship between Celsius scale and Fahrenheit scale, that is C by 5 is equal to F minus 32 divided by 9. Okay, so let us substitute the values on this equation. C by 5 is equal to F means that is 98.6 minus 32 divided by 9. Next we should cross multiply the numbers together, that we know. C into 9, yes, that is 9C. Then 5 into this one, so 5 into we need to put the bracket 98.6 minus 32. Okay, then we should multiply, that is 9Z is equal to 5 into 98.6, that is 493 minus 5 into 32, 160. Okay, so 9C is equal to, we should subtract these two numbers together, we will get 333. Therefore, Z is equal to 33 by 9. What we get? That is 37 degree Celsius. So that means 98.6 degree Fahrenheit is equal to 37 degree Celsius. Okay, so this way, by using this equation is very important. Okay, so you should by heart it. C by 5 is equal to F minus 32 by 9. Here C is the temperature on the Celsius scale and F is the temperature on the Fahrenheit scale. By rearranging the terms, we can convert Celsius into Fahrenheit and Fahrenheit into Celsius. Okay, I hope all of you understood this section. If you have any doubt, you should contact me. No problem for that. Okay, thank you my children. Have a nice day.